Now tell me what did you guys see? It's volume. Volume है next what do you mean by just what do you mean by there we also speed velocity is speed and there also speed. What do you mean by varying atom? Right. Hope you can see. Yes. Slideshow. On the other leg. आगे ऑपोजिट सेटिंग्स को मार्क को इस साइड से चलाते हो Okay, just let us now. Okay, so what exactly does data consist of is first of all consists of data, right? Hadoop, right? Map values and HCLs. Okay, now so you see map values and HCLs we use in big data, and the different tools which are used for this functioning is that it is pick, hide, right, span. These are all the different ecosystems connected to these particular map values and HCLs, right? First level HCL architecture. After that, we got into map values, right? याद क्या होगा YAR का type of architecture one is HTML architecture, one is YAR architecture. So in YAR architecture you have two types of architectures again, right? One is 1.0 and 2.0. Here 1.0 and 2.0. Here just let us see this one and then let someone come. So here I'll explain this. Don't worry about that. See, big data is totally about the size. Every time whenever you talk about big data, you need to speak about the C space every time. Here, so what exactly is that? So the characteristics. Right, 76, right. So here you can just see, right? So big data consists of data sets, right? Which is primarily the characteristics of volume, variety, velocity, veracity, variable, and value, right? So why do we use this architecture is for efficient storage. You need to store the data efficiently. The random storage is important, right? So you need to store the data efficiently, manipulate the data, and analyze the data. You need to check the data, analyze it, and change the requirement based on the requirement. Slide show the last slide. Which slide show? Last just money much touching last I want right here. So when you go for characteristics, okay, now characteristics and three characteristics are there. Fine, volume, variety, and velocity. Already know what are these. Just here, the size of the data sets, data from multiple repositories. That is, different sources of only varieties of data, and velocity is the rate of flow, goes up and down. Right. So why do we actually need big data? Because if you get more data, you get more knowledge. And if you work on more amount of data, you understand how to overcome the problems of fraud detection, how to prevent frauds, you get some fraud data also, right? Then with that you get customer satisfaction, that is you get more money. Fine. For that you are going to this big data, right? So what does this big data challenge is? And what exactly is the challenge that big data has to overcome is that it has to analyze the data, right? Analyze the data in the flow, right? One transaction right? So the data means flowing. It has to capture that particular data, right? Curation means what? What is the data curation? Curation means nothing but this is not right. Our data is spreadsheet of our database, right? We take only unredundant data. What is the redundant data? Redundant means what? Duplicates. So it does not allow duplicates. Here, so data curation, whatever I want to search from the database, it allows searching, it allows sharing the data, storage of data, transfer of data, visualization and information, and it provides privacy. These are the challenges of big data analytics. Clear? Next, it is used to describe everything is about structured data and unstructured and semi-structured data. So here we are having large volumes of data. How will you know that it is structured or unstructured? If it is in one format, then it's called as structured data. And then on rows of places of data, right? Keep placing them in the rows. Right? If the data is on different format, any format other than the required format, that is called as unstructured or semi-structured data. So what are the three types of data? There are three types of data. One is structured, one is semi-structured, one is unstructured. Structured means by default Excel. Okay, now semi-structured means JSON data, JavaScript data. Okay, now unstructured means anything, WhatsApp message, videos, audios, anything I can send you. Right? Next, it is what exactly is the big data analysis and it is used to process, right? Examining large amounts of data of different types, right? And identify the patterns. Identify patterns patterns identify right? Unknown correlation. So there won't be any relation between different types of information which you are getting. It identify the relation between them and it gather the useful information. Clear? So here big data means is big data science. It has a framework. Framework and maybe a model, a pattern, right? And big data infrastructure. What exactly is required? Right? These are the things required for you. Next, so it is a technique. Same thing again. It is a technique which covers the acquisition, condition, and evaluation of big data. And whatever is there, it acquire it, check the condition of that, and it will evaluate the data, right? So here, what are the frameworks? So how do you use these? These are software libraries along with some algorithms. You have some algorithms here, and that enable distributed processing. All the data is distributed evenly, not unevenly, right? And this analysis of data problems across clusters of compute units. That is, you have servers. I told you what is server. Server in it, all the information is stored in one place. For example, just take a simple example of inside. Under inside, there are 30 lines of students information there, right? So whatever is required for type, how do they separate it? They give a cluster or a database called type. And the money type humans, right? Type general. Data distribution is even whatever is required, it is distributed evenly. So how that is done? By using different pattern recognitions. So now we are using big data for that. Okay. Next, so what exactly is this infrastructure? And then it is an instantiation of one or more big data frameworks. And then there are multiple frameworks. One software engineering idea here, software engineering different models. What one model, that model, spiral model. Like that, from different frameworks, we're going to take any one framework. Right? That includes management interface. So you need to interact with the server, with the database. That is, you are taking the data from the database, right? Networking. My net connection on the day, it just becomes an offline system. Right? So if you are offline and only you have this many people. Online means what? Get multiple people and multiple information. Clear? And possibly the backup system. You need to have different backups for performing this big data analytics, right? So you are having different search engines, so on. So what does this big data consist of? This is important. That is, it consists of evaluation. How did it start? Right? What is big data? Why big data matters? We are going to do all these things now. What are the sources of big data? What is big data revolution? All this we do now, right? So what does this, when does this evaluate? Means data evaluation is the 10% of, that is simple thing, you are having different types of data, 10% of known information and 90% of unknown information, right? When you are having this type of data, that is called as big data. If you have 1 GB data on the data, right? Then you have more amount of data, which is there is Dokka data. Here, we have large amount of information only, then we go for big data. So here, so these unstructured information can be email or anything, right? So how do you get this data? By using this different devices, mobile internet, audios, any type of information, right? So here we are having, you can give an example of what? A banking system, or for example, go to a medical shop. Medical shop, I want to start with something. How does it go directly to that particular cost? What does it go? Directly goes and picks up that particular mix. How does it pick up? He's having a pattern. Okay, now? So organizing this pattern is called as data. Okay, now? He has the differences. How is going to perform that particular transaction? How is going to shoot that particular work? Here, so that is called as pattern recognition. Once or twice in research, third time that is going to cover the time. That is called as pattern recognition. Here, So why all these? Because that is the revolution of big data. ఎందుకు start అయింది అంటే because you are having lot of data coming from different sources. For that we are going for big data. So what are all these huge amounts of data? We are having ERPs, right? Enterprise resource planning, right? All these things. దీని వల్ల మనం big data వెళ్ళాల్సి వచ్చింది. Why big data? Clear? So what exactly is this big data? Let's tell you what is big data. I can already. What is big data? Collection of information of different varieties in huge form, and there are three types of big data. Three types of data: structured, unstructured, right? Everything. So here I told you what is structured, what is semi-structured, what is unstructured, right? So why data? Why big data matters? First we go over big data. Only if you are having large volume of data, then we go over big data. Not severely, if you have petabytes and a 10 to the power 15 or zettabytes 21, 10 to the power of 21 size of data, then we go for this big data. Here, why are we going for this one? So I will tell you, more data, more knowledge, you get more customer satisfaction, that is more money, right? So big data matters for aggregation. What do you mean by aggregation? Aggregation and data. And max out the aggregation. Unified. You are like that. Right. What is the aggregation? What are aggregate operators? For example, I am having this data, one type of data, different processes. Okay, now aggregation under plus or plus circles, right? A data equal to aggregation filters we take that data by filtering that information. Email and a box, right? Video and a box, right? PPT is a box, audio and a different box. So it filter them. That is called as aggregation. Here, so this data is separated by using some filters. Filters means those are aggregation models. Here, then you are performing statistics there. And then how much data is collected there, right? Indexing. What do you mean by indexing? You are starting from the searching point to ending point. Then searching is performed. That is doing indexing. Then searching is done. Querying means what? Querying means a question. My doubts are posted, right? When you are doing that work, and you are identifying what is required for my data. Clear? Please don't write anything. I will give you all these things. So this is the range. Just see what is this. This is a normal range. That is normal range, right? That is big range. You have petabytes, zettabytes, so on, right? These are all these things. I hope you know all these things. What is big, what is wide, what is table, and all of things. Clear? We will not explain this. Now, what do you mean by big data source? Second source in the data. Are you an idea on the second source? No. Right? You are having many sources of getting the information. So what are those sources? Right? Those are ERP data, enterprise resource planning, and then some small companies. Okay, now? Then you are having transaction data, Bangalore transaction data. Right? Public data. For example, latest survey of people data. They can if there are millions of people, they are going to survey based on this pattern information. Here, like this, you have social media data. What do you mean by social media? Anything, right? If you post a video, you comment, they reply, right? All those things is social media. In marketing, you require big data. In health, you require big data. Right? For all these things, for microphones, all these sensors require big data. Right? Next up. Same thing. For what do you use big data? And these are the sources from where you get all the information. Here, any source. Right? Next up. Same thing among. Yeah. Why this is big data released in the budget? To handle large amount of different types of data, this big data revolution is coming to the picture. Here, this is just the introduction of big data analytics, right? So here you can see all these things. The data now streams from daily life, from phones, credit cards, all these things. Right? Yeah. So how, when you are getting this data, what type of security you are providing? See, you are having security, compliance, auditing, and protection. So how are you providing protection to this data? We perform some encryption methods. Computer network signing data, and encryption methods are public cryptography, private cryptography, RSA algorithm, right? Leaky bucket algorithm, routing algorithms. With that, you provide protection. Here, yes, you are having different algorithms to provide security. Encryption means what? What is encryption? For example, simple example is that. So if you want RAM, 0 RAM symbol, brother and the number system. Instead of speaking, it shows some numbers. And numbers will have the letters identified. Right? We show some numbers. What do you mean? Rather than taking the letters, because numbers, he is encrypting the information. 100 A, 200 B. Other ASCII values. With that, they are encrypting that information. So, one understanding of the data or other numbers. That is called as encryption. With one key, you are going to convert the data from numbers into alphabets or alphabets into numbers. Here, that is called as encryption. Right? Next, sensitive data is what do you mean by sensitive data? What is sensitive data? For example, I am going to my ATM. Right? What is sensitive data? PIN is my sensitive data. My balance is my sensitive data. Right? What is the amount I am using? Where I am using the sensitive data. So here, what does the data do? It will hide all those things and it will only give you the data which is required rather than the sensitive data. Here, sensitive data name, which is very secret for me. Even that they can retrieve, right? If they want. But that is hidden. And the remaining data is taken by that particular authorities. Here, that is called as sensitive data. Right? What is again I told you what is security? Right? That is they are providing you the privacy. Right? They give you the authentication. And they not allow fraud protection. Fraud and then our protection is product. In this concept, it is there. Here, next, compliance means what? What do you mean by compliance? Simple terms, compliance and changing. Because we call it signature and date research. Review stuff. Then compliance is important. Rather than telling all the story, you just say this was started in this year, please the person, this is, we have this much, and you give the review. That is just an overall compliance of that. So here what does the data do? Rather than giving you a complete information, it will give you a compliance of every particular transaction. Here, that is called as compliance. Next, what do you mean by auditing? Auditing and audit. Auditing and audit. What do you mean by auditing? Audit ceremony. That's our auditing and audit. Auditing was transactions suitable కాదు ఇవి అమౌంట్ పే చేస్తారు ఫీస్ పే చేస్తారు అది బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్ లో ఉందా లేదా చెక్ చేయాలి దాని క్లోజ్ మనకి ఈటింగ్ అవసరం లేదు మీరు ఆడిటింగ్ చేస్తారు ఓకేనా ఇక్కడ ఆడిటింగ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఎందుకు వచ్చింది you are storing this data in some particular database servers right these servers store in the next server data there won't be a single server there will be multiple servers here for that server you are going to do auditing nothing but whether it is performing properly or not Here, check right? If you can server crash, you want to be data they keep a replication of the data in another server. Remember that. Clear? So that is called as auditing. All this data is stored in one server. If that server crashes, right? You have to store. Right? What will happen at that? To keep a replicated two times information will be stored in another database server. Okay. So here, how do you provide securities? By auditing, by providing the security, different security mechanisms. You protect the data and you just give the compliance, not rather the complete data. Here, your last words, please, you have to listen. The same thing, you are providing what is your immutability? Cannot change. Until you name a transaction change. Then change it is saved, so it is immutable. Here, that's called as immutability, right? Encryption value. Any person cannot get the data except that authorized persons. Okay, now? And you are providing authentication to get into an admin, to get into the setting and secure password. Right? So these are the different mechanisms to protect your data. The data is not protection. Right? Now, coming to structure of big data. What is the structure of big data? So this is the types, right? So big data processing. So here nothing but structure is called as nothing but we're identifying the technologies, discovering the different patterns in that one. That can be semi-structured or structured data, right? All these are given by some websites called Google, Facebook, Gmail, anything to get all these data. Again, same thing will come here, structured, semi-structured, unstructured. Clear? So these are the different analytics. Untainting, just here, structure untainting, unstructured untainting. Analytics layers, the Hadoop cluster. The third unit you have this one. I use one tool. You are having MATLAB, you are having MapReduce, and these are the analytics. What are you going to put it separately? Right? These are the analytics you are going to do. Next, what are the big data? 5 formats. So you can have all these formats. Any format can be coming to big data. Audio, video, image, photo, right? Anything, messages, documents, anything you have that comes under big data, right? So these are the features of big data. Features and anything. Anyone tell what is the features? Characteristics of features are different. Characteristics and one features features and techniques. For example, TV. Features. Remember, here, your space, the flash, the patch, the features and characteristics and techniques. Right? So here, what are the characteristics of data? Exactly that three. What are the features? These are the features. That is, what exactly they contain. What exactly they contain in them? All these things. Here, they contain technologies, they contain different sources. You have to just put in the data inside that data. Here, next, what are the advantages? This is important. What are the advantages of big data? And just here, flexible schema. Flexible means what? Any pattern is there, you can put it into that particular repository. After that, you use filters and convert that data. Right? Any type of data can be placed inside. Massive scalability. Scalability. The mobile 2 GB and 1 extension is can be extended up to 8 GB. So like that it is scalable. It can extend. Clear? Cheaper to set up. It is not very costly to set up big data. Right? Next, we can understand and target the customers. These are the advantages. You can just see here. Here, first 5 you can name, identify, others are found. Here, these are the advantages, right? Same thing, advantages in the form of a diagram. Next, what are the disadvantages of this one? So here, big data violates the privacy principle. And then transaction చేశారు, right? అది నేను ఇంకా తెలుసుకోలేదు. This is violating my principle, right? So this is the disadvantage. I don't want the transaction to be identified. Next, data can be used for manipulating customers. For example, we can set a seat value. We phone వస్తాడు. If it takes the వస్తే call and it's possible. ఈ call అనేది join అవ్వండి, మీకు transaction ఇస్తాము. That all these things only this not will happen. They try to distract you, right? Next, big data may increase questions stratification and any మీ social life లో చాలా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అవుతాయి. ఎందుకంటే మీరు ఆ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం నుంచి స్టాండ్ హియర్ అండ్ మనం సెల్ఫ్ ఇస్తాం, ఆ సెల్ఫ్ అనేది వేరే వాళ్ళకి వెళ్తాం. సో మనకు దూరం అవుతాం, right? All these things because the privacy is affected. Clear? Next, big data is not useful in short run. Just now I told you. For small data, you don't use big data. Clear? Next, faces difficulties in parsing and interpreting. What do you mean by that? Parsing and then parsing, comparative design model. Parse trees. Comparative design is parsing and then parse trees. In place, investigate దాని మనం ఇంకా బాంబే ద్వారా పార్టీ సొసైటీ రికన్సిల్ బై రిక్వెస్ట్ డెమోక్రసీ పార్టీ హియర్ సర్చ్ మెథడ్ తో పార్టీ సర్చ్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్తాం, రైట్? పార్సింగ్, రైట్? ఇంటర్ప్రిటేషన్ ఇస్ వాట్? Interpreting. Now I run a transaction. Can I make changes to the transaction? No. So I cannot do any interpretation there. I cannot identify what has happened there. That is called interpretation. Big data is difficult to handle more programming. So programming is not allowed in big data. You don't write any programs. Eventual consistency and your guidance. And then my data is safe on the guarantee. Right? Right. Now coming to challenges. Already we have done these challenges. Yes, challenges are nothing but complexity. You get more complex data. You get more volumes of data. Velocity, variety, veracity. You are capturing the data, curating the data. Curating means what? Converting one form of data into another form. Right? Performance, storing the data. After storing the data, you have to search the data. Then you have to transfer the data. You have to visualize. Visualization and anything. You are checking. You get some symbols, pie charts, bar charts, right? Data analysis. You need to analyze the data, right? So here, challenges of convention. And if you follow the system, right? When you data in the function, altogether traditional models are there. Why are you going for big data? Because big data is scalable. It is extendable, right? It is more computer than the traditional data. It can store large amounts of data. Data can be integrated. Integrated means what? What is data integration? Any type of data integrated in the database. Here, next we provide security. So, if you get a question, give the difference between traditional approach and big data. So what is the difference? Big data provides scalability, speed, security, storage, and data integration, which the older models do not provide. Clear? Now coming to intelligent data analysis. Yes, listen, we have a servers also live. Right? Data and you are having simple terms if you take, you are having text and numbers. Okay now? So this intelligent data analysis consists of numerical values, right? Recording the magnitude of various objects. Magnitude and anything. My data analysis flow out, right? Intelligent data systems it does two types of analysis. One is descriptive analysis and one is inferential analysis. What do you mean by descriptive? For example, my transaction I've done. And information మొత్తం ఇచ్చేది descriptive analysis. Inference analysis అంటే ఏంటి? నేను ఎంత సేపు ఆ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ చేశాను. ఇన్ఫరెన్స్ ఇస్తున్నమాట. Descriptive అంటే complete information. Inference అంటే a pattern. Start చేసి transaction example is completed. ఏ రేంజ్ లో చేశాననేది ఇవ్వడం దాన్ని ఇంటెలిజెంట్ డేటా అనాలిసిస్ అంటారు. Simple terms. Here again telling, so what is intelligent data? This question is there. Intelligent data analysis is nothing but data simply consists of numerical value and some text. Text may be images, anything. Numerical and text, right? So it is going to separate them by giving you the descriptive analysis and inferential analysis. Two analysis will do. Descriptive means from what I started till where I have completed, all that information is given there. Here, for example, I get into the ATM, I insert the card, after I start out. Till I input the card. Okay, now information analysis అంటే ఏంటి? ఇదంతా చెప్పకుండా ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అయితే ఎప్పుడు అయిపోతుంది. Inference, that's called as intelligent data analysis. Clear? So you can write about these two. All this, and this intelligent analysis consists of this one. First one, it is going to, what is this? It is going to analyze the data. Every time you need to analyze, classification is done. Next, you are going to convert the data. Extraction is done. So you have to remember these things. Intelligent data means what? It refers to the use of analyzing the data, classifying the data. Next is what? Converting the data. Next is extracting the data, organizing and the reasoning methods to extract whatever required. Right? So this is called as intelligence, and it consists of data preparation stage. Ante enti? I'll tell you wait. Data preparation stage, mining stage, result validation and explanation stage. First thing is the data analysis. Data analysis prepare. Right? What is this one? It is going to mine. Ante whatever is required is going to extract the data. Mining area, what's mining? Extracting useful information rather than unuseful information. Amen. Next, we are having result validate. If you validate whether the data is correct or not. Right? Sometimes you get fraud data also. Okay, now? Next, it is going to explain what exactly is that data. So data analysis is of both things. Remember this one. Next, again, characteristics. There's something, all these things, the same thing. These are the main, actually, 3 is important. We are going for the 4th B also. Right? Veracity. Veracity and data. మనకి నాయిస్ ఉంటుంది, డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఉంటుంది, రైట్? ఆ క్వాలిటీ ఆఫ్ డేటా అనేది తీసుకొస్తుంది. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ ఆఫ్ బిగ్ డేటా, రైట్? వాల్యూమ్, స్ట్రక్చర్డ్, అన్స్ట్రక్చర్డ్, వెలాసిటీ. Now, volume means this one, velocity and whatever is required, the frequency, right? Variety of multiple formats and velocity, right? Next, this is important. What are the big data analytics tools? You have many tools. One is Apache Spark, one is Hadoop, one is MongoDB. You have click all these are required, right? We will do this in the next units, right? Next, you have analysis versus reporting. It is important money. What do you mean by this? What is analysis? Simple terms. What is analysis? The data analyze. Our data is report whether it is short, whether is there some noisy data, whether the data is clean data, unclean data. Noise kind of different information information తీసుకొని report చేయడం, right? These are the main thing. What is the purpose of this reporting is that it summarizes Just here. You are summarizing analysis. What is analysis? To summarize and present the data for some purpose, whatever is required. What is the before analytics? Reporting versus analysis or analytics, right? Analytics is nothing but unearth insights. You are going to check the insight, these internal information, right? And patterns for making some decision. Okay, now next, what are the benefits of reporting? Report share and benefits ఏంటి అంటే it enables informed decision making. మనం ఇంత స్టెప్ తీసుకోవాలా లేదా? You are doing that for some work, can you use them for some work or not? Right? Tracks performance trends and fosters transparency and accountability. That is called as reporting. And this one, it helps to understand why things are happening and know what next. Right? Simple. Again, if you are going for this one, if you are, you can take an example. Yeah. You say, right? Advertisement. Right? We want to report the data. What we need to report? Advertisement. Because we talk about report and this reported data. As a market information, I only want that video. It's sort of and I think certainly what is analytics? Just information. What will I do? Video process. Then we talk about wherever it's together. And the power of the report not share that we report yourself. Right? Others will not report. What is the analytics there? Report is what I have done. What is the analytics? Far is that they will check whether it is actually the way what I told. Yeah, video which I will change for it. Pull that authenticated person, then it will publish that video or stop that. Here, so these are the different things and the aim in analysis and the reporting. There, this is completely about introduction to big data. So these are the tools, all these things what is required. Again, these are the challenges. So these are the tools which are required. We will do with Hadoop and yeah, these are the different tools you have, right? The diagram will explain yes or no. Can I use a marker here? Yes. This here, you are having a Linux operating system here. This is HDFS. This is the Hadoop HDFS system. Okay, now you are having Linux operating system. So whenever you need to connect, you have an operating system. Without that, the system does not work. Then you have the different libraries. What do you mean by libraries? What are libraries? What are libraries? See program and libraries are okay. What are the libraries required by the C program? Standard function and tell you, right? So what does the library do? It will identify that particular file. Library can tell you library can push on that. Right? Here in the system also there are different libraries. Right? Where you have to include SPR.data. Printer standard identify it. Has include map.data system or map.data library. Has include string.data system. Have include getter. Have include these three handling functions. Right? HCR, HCR, right? Like this, you have the different libraries. Then you have HDFS. This is YARN. And here you have ecosystems. Clear? Now this Unix operating system or Linux operating system take the data from the libraries. Right? These libraries interact with the HDFS to take whatever data is required. Right? This HDFS will interact with the YARN architecture to perform the aggregation operations. Right? In that you have a node manager, you have servers, you have client node, you have a master node, all those things. In this architecture, I will tell you. Here, you are having HDFS, you are having the YARN architecture. YARN architecture is of two types, 1.0 and 2.0. Two architectures are there. Right? Later when I ask, I will tell you what are the different YARN architectures. Here, next you are having echo file systems. Echo file systems, and these are the tools which will operate with these libraries. So the tools are Pig, Hive, right? Spark. All these tools will interact with this particular system. This is called as HDFS architecture. Here, you can just put this diagram and write down only local system diagram. The first box is Linux, down one is Linux operating system. In the just components of Hadoop. This is the name of this. Linux operating system. Okay. Next, Hadoop common libraries. Libraries. Next, you have Hadoop file system. HDFS and Hadoop. Hadoop file system. Next, YARN. YARN. YARN means yet another resource network. Yet another resource network. So here this YARN is of two types, 1.0 and 2.0. YARN 1.4, right on there, has map reduce. Map reduce. YARN 1.4 has map reduce. which is an engine. Engine. Example. Take a car. Head on. Take a car. You have all the accessories of the car. Right. So here in 1.0 it is a search engine. Simple example, you are taking a car. Okay, now car okay, wheel steering, only speed, only engine. Like that, run 1.0 is an engine to run this complete application. Okay, now this is the example. Car, it has all the accessories. Car, it has all the accessories and everything, except the engine to run the car. Car has all the accessories except the engine. Without engine, car does not run, right? So engine here is done 1.0. Next. On the top of that, we are having ecosystem, which are called the tools. Which are called the tools. They are called the tools to integrate Hadoop. To integrate Hadoop. Like Pig, 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 the tool. Pig, I, Spark, 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 HBase. HBase, capital H, small base. So this is the components of HDFS. Okay. Just here you go like this. If operating system to run any program, we use this platform. The libraries consist of move command. Hope you know all these things. RM command, cp command, gedit command. You have all these in Linux, right? Etc. That HDFS is a framework. HDFS is a framework to run the system. HDFS is the framework to run the system. So let's write down what applications. Applications of big data. Economic usage. Write down. Social media. In retail marketing, smart sales. Can use it in retail marketing. Can use it in banking. Can use it in healthcare. Can use it in trading. Next, in telecommunications. How is any communication or how it is used? Anyone? Just tell me a case. Okay, use case. How do we use BDA in telecommunications? How do we use case brand? But on the use case, how do we use big data in telecommunications? Yes. Who will tell? Example, ma'am. Only some of it. But some of that. There is a general example. How? The one that. Go to school. I want to think that I get as a long number to also identify the code. Very good. Okay. I will be happy by the time you are there. Take an example. Here is a different. So, kind of this. Yeah. Kind of red. The weight is on. How do I identify? I didn't know that. Now. What is there? I gave you an example. How do you find out? Every time anything you take, that's answer your real world example. And if the example is remember it every time. If you can remember to solve the period out, then an answer so far. That is faster than the what does he do? He takes a phone number, right? He goes to the store, he gives the number, identifies all the graphs, all the numbers come. Right? Our aim of the custom on the data and the right? Our aim is cover all identify. Our telecommunication will have lakhs of information. From that, she's removing that, taking analysis is done. The different patterns are separated on a separate system that our address is only one program. How do they go? That is the one type of pattern. Here is this example. It is given answer the line method. The point of the point I have two shades to connect the row words. In telecommunication, how do you do? That here the given use case to identify big data in telecommunications or in banking. Or in trading or in real estate. How do we go? Your data analysis and identify them. Is that clear? So the applications of big data are important. You can use it anywhere where you have large amounts of data. Clear? Please, sir. Can you see it? Yes, please stop talking. Just let us see the introduction. What is talking it? It is about big data, right? What is the introduction to big data? We have done it, right? Next, all these are the challenges which are faced by big data, right? What are different challenges? Next, the same thing. In big data, you have big data science, you have frameworks, you have infrastructure, right? Now, what does big data consist of? Just here, the evolution of big data, right? What is big data, right? Collection of large volumes of data. Why big data matters? Why does it matter? Only if you are having large volumes of data, you can go for big data. Yeah. So here you can only go for big data when there is large amount of data. Yeah. Then you are having the revolution, the different sources, right? The different security mechanisms, how to prevent it, right? The structure of big data. Next, you are having different file formats. Next, you are having the features. Next is characteristics, advantages, disadvantages, challenges, the tools, the different applications. You have completed all these things, right? Next, this is all those things, right? Everything about them. Next, you are having intelligent data analysis. I told you there are two types of analysis, descriptive and predictive. You have to write about them. Then you are having analysis versus reporting. This is the first unit. Second unit is stream processing. Just let us see what exactly is that. Fine. Just here. It's about stream computing, right? Okay. Just look at this. After that, right? Stream stream. Right? I'm getting the data, right? Right? How do you move noise? And then you use the data streaming and using Kafka. Kafka is such a here, that's part of the market is to other to follow data. Kafka and noise is there and Kafka is the structure. Only to remove noise, not use. To remove that noise data, we use Kafka. If never remove the figure out of this. What is the Kafka or how do you remove the noise data? here, stream processing is nothing but you are sending sequence of data. Continuous flow of data is sent. So how does that noisy data be moved? Noisy data and the noisy data and 7. Here information is done. Right? By using Kafka, you are going to move that particular data. So stream is nothing but live, for example, if you see a big stream, continuous flow of data is sent. In that, if there is some mistake, that mistake should be removed. So this is called a stream, and when you're processing that noise information is removed, it's called a stream processing. Clear? So we will do this in the afternoon. What is the stream and all this? After that, we go for Hadoop. Thanks, we will come to the afternoon. Get out here. Here, and share the work.